Hey guys, this is Patrick. I just wanted to make a quick video on things I've been doing recently. Why I haven't really uploaded, even though there's no reason for me to upload every day. But I am drawing. I found out what I wanted to do, so I'm doing a shit ton of study on that. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is my second art request. I drew this shortly after my first art request, the one I did a video on. I tried some different editing techniques on that one, so it took like a day to edit and render, and I was just tired by the end, so I postponed this till the next day. And essentially the character was a sort of a female pirate. And the character was sort of a female pirate. Her favorite weapons was a sword and a sniper rifle. Lots of tattoos, tank top, and baggy jeans. So this is what I saw the whole time. I just drafted. At first, I thought of her on, because the description said that her favorite spot was on like the crow's nest in the pirate ship. So I wanted to draw her there. But one thing led to another. The pose didn't fit there. The crow's nest is too small to have like an adventurous pose. I think. Either that, I wasn't creative enough. Anyways, but it slowly shifted into me wanting to include sort of the sniper rifle. So I used the Counter-Strike op as a reference. As you can see, I'm taking a huge time designing the hands, which I hate. A huge problem I came across is I just didn't want to do the line art. I feel like, I'm sure you guys have felt this before, where like you sketch something and the sketch looks so good. It looks so good, but when you try to make a line art, it ruins sort of the essence that you put into that rough sketch. And I am taking steps to fix that. But in this drawing, I had like the hardest time doing the line art. So I said screw it, and I didn't do the line art. I instead took the sketch and erased the bits. I molded the sketch into something, except the pants. The pants could have been the pants I remade with line art. There was just so much problems with this because it just didn't look as exciting as I wanted it to. There's also like parts that I didn't record, and that's the reason why I'm making this kind of video. Is this whole week I did record me drawing. I did record some footage of that, but there were always parts where like I forgot to hit record, and I was like, dude. So there's like huge portions where I didn't that I didn't have recorded. So I'm just gonna do in this one quick video then. So at this point, I realized that she has tattoos, and I felt like that was a huge part of her character, like tattoos and scars. So I got rid of the tank top and added the tattoo. I think it looked better with the shirt on though. But yeah, I didn't record the lighting and effects, which really made the drawing pop afterwards. I desperately tried to fix and make it at least okay to look at, because I was just so lost. I didn't know what the hell to do with this. On to the next thing. I started watching more tutorials, way more, tutorials from universities, etc. Like so much more. And also from stuff from non-universities, like the Kian Kiel show. I really like him. Kian Lafferty, I think. So he taught me how to like do these thumbnails and like these character designs, and I started doing them. What you're seeing right now is the third one. I think it's the most boring out of the three I've done, because like this was a simple side character that didn't need to be fancy, but it was just so nice developing a character without having to sketch the whole big picture. Like starting small like this, like starting very small, and then that way I can like tweak everything the way I want, trying out different outfits and what doesn't work. That was like my favorite part, finding out what that doesn't work, because like that's the purpose of it, finding things that don't work. The major thing that came out of this third kind of concept art that I tried drawing was I couldn't draw facial expressions. I couldn't draw a proper face, and I'm sure at least like 1/4 or even 2/3 of this video is me just trying to make this guy's face look alright. with the hair, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the jawline. It just didn't work. It just didn't work. So what I did was I searched up, you know, more face tutorials, and there was actually something wrong with my laptop, so I couldn't draw digitally for like the whole day. So I did go back to my sketchbook, which I don't do usually. I don't draw traditionally, but now I am because of that one day I didn't use my computer and I was forced to use my sketchbook. I was able to practice face anatomy and also take down notes on the videos I watched. And when I got back into digital drawing, I was able to apply those skills that I learned about facial anatomy, and you know, made it a thing. I am scared that my... Alright, so what you're seeing now is that I made the concept art for these 3 characters. They're supposed to be like a family kind of thing. Sea boys, basically. And now that I had like these designs done for these side characters that I've didn't know how to envision at first, but now I have a full vision of them. I wanted to illustrate a scene with them. I eventually gave up on this piece, but I did start it. I recorded it, and I really wanted to make this scene because these characters were so like jolly and joyful to me, and I just wanted to make a really heartfelt scene with them. But it just looked too much. The canvas was too big, and there was just so much stuff going on, like stuff that I'm not used to. I was like calling it, you know, my greatest work yet. There was just so much character, but I eventually gave up on it because I just can't. I just couldn't, you know. Maybe I'll work on it in the future, but it's definitely not going to be in the same style, because that leads me to my next and final topic of this video, which is drawing with Photoshop. This I was so excited to do because I've been drawing my I've been drawing on Paint Tool SAI for ever since 2015, maybe even back then. I used Paint Tool SAI, and because I didn't have Photoshop back then, and I didn't have Photoshop back then, and I didn't know how to use Photoshop. There were just too many brushes. I didn't know what they were used for. I didn't know which one to use. Also, Photoshop would lag. You know, it would like just crash every time. It still crashes every now and then because I use a shitty laptop. Well, not shitty, but it's like what is it, like 3 years old, 3 or 4 years old. Anyways, I was able to find tutorials on how to optimize your Photoshop and how, like, which brushes to use, and which keybinds work and which hotkeys don't. So here I am drawing. I haven't touched SAI ever since that that drawing I tried to do of like that scene with the characters, but I was able to apply the stuff I learned on, you know, facial anatomy that I drew traditionally and apply it to my digital art. So that combined with the brushes created this, and I was so excited. You know, I was so excited with the brush. The brush was so fun. I've always wanted to draw with Photoshop, and one thing I am scared of is that, you know, my art style might change drastically. It might be good, might be bad, but I'm trying this thing where like I don't care. I'm just gonna try out new things, and I did, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm just really curious where it's gonna take me. I think that's all I wanted to say for this video. Yeah, take risks, even though you won't like them. I'm pretty sure long term they'll do something for you.